And it's Tuesday night. Welcome back to The Craft. Tonight, Thunderstruck Studios. We've got Andrew Canavo, Scott Strosser, the Acoustaholic. We've got a great show for you tonight. There's nothing else on TV. Live from the Brew Cave, this is The Craft.
There it is.
There it is. All right. Pause for dramatic effect.
Welcome to the Q Brew Network, and thank you for joining us once again for this week's edition of The Craft, your number one source for everything craft, from brewing to the local craft beer scene, as well as the area's finest entertainment and artists that the Susquehanna Valley has to offer. So grab yourself a cold one and sit back and enjoy.
Dan, we got some cold ones tonight.
We got some what?
Cold ones?
We do.
Can you hear me?
I can.
You're sitting right next to me. Welcome back to The Craft. It's Tuesday night. There's toilet paper in the house.
Huh?
We're in the cave.
Right.
I'm Jer. I'm your host for this evening.
Very good.
To my left,
Carlos Spicy Wiener.
Carlos Spicy Wiener. That's Mike Salter.
I want a fun name now.
Well, you have a fun name.
You got Turd Ferguson over here.
I can't compete with that.
Directly across from me, everybody's America's favorite sweetheart, Becky Blue.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep, beep.
And on the board,
That's me.
that's me.
Shut up, Meg.
Carol, your son's behind the board here. Welcome back to The Craft. It's been 2 weeks since we visited you folks, and man, what a crazy 2 weeks.
It's a roller coaster.
Yes.
It has been a roller coaster. It's been loop-de-loop. Our Kickstarter campaign, or I'm sorry, our Indiegogo campaign, our crowdfunding campaign, wrapping up at the end of this week, and
We're getting close.
we're getting damn close. And
Real
we got a lot of great news. We got a lot of supporters this week. We really like to throw out a big thank you to one of our
Absolutely.
one of the big surprises of the last couple of weeks. The folks that make the
Delicious Triscuits.
Delicious Triscuit crackers.
Yeah.
hit
They
us
go
up.
good with everything.
Yeah, they really helped us out a lot. But I'm gonna go through a couple names of some of the people after the Triscuit Company, which that's a big thank you also. So I'm just gonna go down the list here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Tiffany Waters. I don't know if we mentioned her last week.
No,
or not.
I
don't
think
remember.
we actually dropped the ball on that one.
I think we did. So,
But really,
Tiffany,
wanna
thank you
her
so
out.
much.
Yes.
and already mentioned the Triscuit Company. So we have Anthony Tumalo, one of our viewers, regular viewers. Thank you to Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
We have Robert Antonitis the second from Civil War Company.
Civil War Cider.
Civil War Cider.
Yep. So thanks a lot to him too. He's an awesome guy. After that, we have Ken Kerstetter. He's one of our good friends too.
Yes.
Al Burgess, I think we did mention him, but
we did mention
we'll
some
mention
of
him again. Penny Noggle, which is our local Moose bartender, which
Favorite barkeep.
yeah.
No, thanks, Penny.
Brandon Barnhart, which is one of our really good friends.
Electric
also.
Piano
The
Man.
Electric Piano Man, who will be performing at the July 2nd party.
Yes, yeah, I think so. I
If
haven't
he's
talked
not,
to him
then well, he has to
Well,
now.
yes, it's on the internet now.
It's on the internet,
It's official.
and
yet. We have John and Jane Kinney.
your folks,
Yep, yep.
awesome.
Yep. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Joel
Walter.
Rajevich.
right.
I knew I'd messed that
My
up.
cousin.
Yeah. So
Thank you,
thanks,
Joel.
Thanks,
That's
Joel.
That's the second time. Yeah, thank you very much.
Cousin Joel, thank you.
Yep. Doug Beaver, another good friend of ours too.
Yes.
Palmer Simpson, which that was a surprise to me, which is a great
was very
surprise.
cool.
Yeah. So thanks. Scott McGrath, which is another one of me and Mike grew up with from like second grade.
He lives out in Pittsburgh now.
Yep.
Excellent.
Hanging out at the Smiling Moose.
Go Steelers.
So
Go Steelers.
oh, he's a huge Steelers fan. Yeah. Thanks, Scott. Anonymous was next.
The hacking group. I mean, who was it?
And Don Brown.
Tall Brown.
Tall Brown.
Thanks, Don. Sorry, but that's Diane's cousin, Don. So, and we have Joel Walter again. That's his third
Rock
time.
and
That's
roll,
his third.
Joel. Rock and roll.
Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
We
So thanks,
appreciate it,
Joel,
bro.
and
Some
that's
dude named-
everybody for right now. So
With the name Joel, man, you multi-contribute when your name is Joel.
yeah, Joel from the hotel. Where you at? Where you at?
You've been called out.
Calling him out. 4 days to go.
That's right.
Becky Blue.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. You've had you've had a good week too.
Yeah, the competition to record at Fame Studios ended on the beginning of the week. I forget which day now. And boy, we really.
What day was it? I can't hear you. You're whispering.
I know. I was
About
voting-
now. I was gonna try to.
I know. I was voting every day. My dad last night when I talked to him, he said he was voting too.
It blows my mind. You know, when I entered into the audition competition, I had entered 4 weeks late, and the people who were in the top of the competition already had 1,500, 2,000 votes. And in that short amount of time, 3.5 weeks, we ended up with 3,583 votes, which put us in third place.
Awesome.
And so I didn't even expect to get more than 200, 300 votes on it. And it reached Canada, and it reached several states. And
A lot of stuff creeps up to Canada, though.
Yeah.
It does.
We have a big following up there.
Hey.
Yes, and
And Japan.
Guatemala.
Japan.
Yeah.
And Germany.
I had one from Punta Cana, or Punta
Cano.
Cana.
Something like
Something
yeah.
exotic.
That's
I think that's a Spanish swear word.
that's down in the where like all the islands are, Jamaica and all that. It's
Yeah,
one
I
of the
got-
islands down in
I
there.
got something for Punta Cana once. I had to get a shot for that. It was horrible.
But I'm pumped.
Bum bum. We brewed a lot this week. Over the last couple of weeks.
Actually, over the last couple of weeks,
we
yes,
got
we
some
have.
banging
Yeah.
stuff in the fridge right now, man.
We got a couple newer recipes also that we were trying out.
Doing
And,
some R&D.
yeah,
Well, do tell.
Well, Mike did the blood orange rye PA kind of beer. That was fantastic.
That's our
It's
second
really
go
good.
around with that one, right?
Yep.
So
Second go around.
that was that's a keeper. That's definitely a
Yeah,
keeper.
we did the Ichiban also, which is it's good.
Oh,
good
it's
stuff.
damn good. I just he took,
Yeah,
I-
obviously,
it
it's
must be pretty
good.
good.
It's very good.
No, I hit that before I came in here.
Right, and
Oh man, it's cold. It's carved. It is banging. It is banging.
the we also did the an FNS clone, which FNS was a brewery that burnt down in Shamokin.
Farts and shits.
Yeah,
Farts and shits.
But I found a clone recipe that was out there, and we tried it, and that actually turned out very well too. What else?
The
I missed?
strawberry wheat.
Strawberry wheat.
Yeah.
Did a red the other day too.
But Sunday was really cool. The whole gang from Civil War Cider came down and did a little brew session with us, and that's when we did the hazelnut vanilla coffee stout.
That's right. Yeah, I wasn't here for that. That would have been awesome.
It will be.
Well, it's dark. That stuff is dark.
Did you
man.
guys actually throw some coffee in that coffee?
Yes.
Well, I guess it's
And we
coffee
actually
stout.
used vanilla too,
Wow.
and hazelnut.
And
And hazelnut.
Yeah.
All 3 ingredients right in the name.
And beer.
He's such an amazing interview.
Yeah.
What'd you do for hazelnut, though?
Hazelnuts.
I used hazelnut flavored coffee.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, that would make it a little easier than.
Actually, grinding up
Right,
hazelnuts.
right.
Have you
I
ever,
don't know. I
have,
mean,
you ever, have you ever
They're
seen a
small,
hazelnut?
They're a very small, weird nut.
kind of like Jares.
There's a joke in there.
I knew it was coming.
Christ, I haven't seen mine from.
All right.
All right, let's slowly bring this back to
Let's,
family style podcasting. Hey, we did have an unfortunate thing happen to one of the extended Q Brew family members. When it came to Indigo and Heath, they were on the show. Oh, I believe a month ago.
Yeah.
But I believe this past weekend, this Friday or something, when they were out, they were doing a gig, probably some sort of benefit that
yeah.
they normally do. But while that happened, while they were out doing that, unfortunately, their house burnt down. And so we want to definitely let them know that we're thinking about them. And definitely let everybody know if you're going to be in the South Williamsport, Loyalsock area, Du Bois Town, there is a benefit going on April 23rd, and that is at the Valley Inn in Du Bois Town.
Yeah, and I think they do have a website, so you can actually donate to help them out. Also,
It's a GoFundMe page.
I don't know
yes,
exactly
yeah, it
all
is.
that.
Yes.
All right, we'll try to get those details for you. And
Cool.
These two, I'm telling you, they spend a majority of their time working benefits every month after month after month. And, I don't think you'll find anyone more grateful for any help that you can give them. So please check them out and please try to get to the Valley Inn on the 23rd.
And the Valley Inn is South Williamsport?
It's actually in Du Bois Town.
Du Bois Town?
But most people know it as South Williamsport.
Okay.
It's just north of South Williamsport.
Well, we've all got smartphones. We'll find it.
Right.
Slamming.
But hey, we had some good podcast news come out. We actually checked our numbers, and we are really starting to blow up in people, viewers and listeners and downloads. Probably about 1,200 people an episode.
Rock
Are
and
paying
roll.
attention.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're all over the place. So we're on Podbean, we're on iTunes, we're on Stitcher now.
Correct.
I don't know
Yep.
much about Stitcher. What can you tell them about Stitcher?
Stitcher is just it's like a bot that goes out to other podcasts and stitches them all together from iTunes, other places. They're their own engine.
Twitter, I'm sure.
Yeah, anything that has forms of podcast like Podbean, RSS feeds, basically for any type of podcasting, those types of things. So, but we're on Podbean, Stitcher, iTunes, all those types of things.
The YouTubes.
We're on the YouTubes. We
YouTubes.
are on Brew Cribs. We're back on Brew Cribs.
Yeah, back on Brew Cribs
Brew
and
Cribs.
Facebook too as well. Always.
And
And we're also on Twitter. You can find us on Twitter. Yep. And we're also in the process on the Google Plus coming up here.
And you can go to www.qbrew.com and see the podcast there as well.
Absolutely.
Yep. Just click on the Q Brew Network there at the top. You'll see it, and then scroll to the bottom, and all our shows are there.
Like us, subscribe.
Yep. Subscribe.
You're
Let's make
everywhere,
this.
man.
Let's
That's
make this
awesome.
a thing.
Yep. Especially on YouTube and your iTunes and those types of things. There's a little button up there for subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. Just click that. It helps us out greatly. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. This is the craft. We're gonna take a short break. Coming up, we've got Andrew Canavo, Thunderstruck Studios, coming up next. I don't know how to describe this. Really, I mean,
Right.
this is the craft portion of it. This is gonna blow your mind.
You gotta
the
see
stuff these
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
the stuff Andrew and his crew are putting together. Coming back. We'll be back shortly. This is the craft.
Want to play some music?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm
Okay,
gonna cut
let's
the mics,
do it.
guys.
All right, this song, I wrote this song. It's called Such Sad Girls. It's probably like 2 years old now.
Okay.
It's
We know a lot of sad girls.
Yeah, well, this is basically a song for sad girls to not be so sad anymore. So
There you go.
yeah,
I wish my wife was
So
here.
it's a
right
happy song.
it is a very happy song. So yeah, so you ready to get to it?
Let's do it to it.
Bam.
Baby, keep thinking I cannot see you. Crying in your room for days at a time. So blue, and baby, it's untrue. But girl, when it's you, you be smiling for miles. Falsify your place and time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time and make the past of all your fears, yeah. Now the day breaks in each turn that your mind takes. Did you further from mistakes that you make all the time? Now picture you all slow dancing in your room, baby, shaking to go through happy times for a while. Falsify your place and time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time, make the past of all your fears, yeah.
Oh yeah! Whoa.
Thank you.
Guys,
You ready?
let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's go. You're gonna play us out.
Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely souls. There's no one making schemes or taking anything you could not let go. Another one to fire, another one to fight. Eye for an eye, even if it's not knowing them. Well, you touch, and you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free, so tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. But this is your reality. It's still a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. No more secrets, no more faking. Anything you say will be held close. For someone's wasting time just saying yes, but means no. The time you're wasting contemplating could be used to make a difference. So turn away your face and join the human race. Eye to eye contact, never a thing. Well, you touch and you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free, so tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. This is your reality. It's still a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely soul.
This is for all you just tuning in. This is Jason Yoder. We're gonna call this one "Hey Paul."
Nice. Hey, what do you know? Yeah, that's my name. You can see what I'm doing. It's pretty plain. And does this place make you feel sad? Or is it really just not that bad? Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, are you insane? Do you have half the brain? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. It sure is a nice day. What do you say?
Does that mean I'm?
You're on.
Okay, you're supposed to go. Bam.
Bam.
See you.
Welcome
Bam,
back
you're
to the
on.
Craft, brought to you by the Alec Brewing Company, the best beer you can't quite buy yet. Coming soon to 6th University Avenue in downtown Selinsgrove.
Not July.
Maybe July.
June.
Maybe July.
Could be July.
I
2017,
you had to be
but
there
it could be
last
it could be July.
Well, explain to the guests why it's so
Yeah.
such
It is a
moonlighting. in
yeah.
here.
So that we've got some moonlighting. Moonlighting. We've got mood lighting. Thunderstruck Studios is here tonight. Andrew Canavo.
Yep. Thanks, guys, for having me. It's great to be here.
Absolutely.
Andrew, let's first show them the product because it's indescribable. Could you?
This is rock and roll, dude.
All right, we're gonna dim the lights.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now look at that. We've got.
What do you call it? Who knows?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so this is our this is one of our prototype test pieces. The whole goal of all of our stuff is like just kind of love lightning, trying to capture that. So that's kind of what we got.
That's Thunderstruck for
That's
sure.
Thunderstruck. Now that's very interesting. Nobody, I've never seen anything like that ever. You've got well, essentially like an end tabletop or
Yeah.
something like that. Describe that process.
Yeah, so what we do is really anything with wood is kind of the option that we have. Thank you. So all of our products are wood. We take a lot of electricity and we run it through all of our products, and it kind of, you can see here, it burns in these patterns.
awesome.
It's electricity. It's the path of least resistance that gets carved into the wood. And then so what we do is we finish it off with a photoluminescent resin. So what it does is it takes light and it turns it into more light, basically. Sorry, it glows after being exposed to UV light. So after it sits all day in the sun, it glows all night for like 8 to 10 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's back up a little bit. How did we meet you? And I think maybe go ahead.
So we work with the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, downtown in Lewisburg.
Right.
And so we met Mike and the guys there because it seems like you guys are there as well. We met at a tech meetup. So they've been great for us. As far as our company is, we wouldn't be anywhere near to where we are without the help that they've given us. And I'm sure it can be said for a lot of the companies that are local around here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've we've been with them for quite a long time too.
So this is such an unusual. I mean, how the hell did this come about?
Yeah, that's what I
I
want
mean,
to know.
there had to have been just inspiration. Where'd the inspiration come from?
Yes. So me and my partners, we're all engineers, and one of them, Sam, was working over the summer, kind of just playing around with a transformer that he pulled out of a microwave. He's like, I'm going to try this on wood, see what happens. And he burned in all these fractal patterns. He's like, this is pretty cool. And then he saw another project that he had seen online on Instructables or something, and he figured out he could put all this glow powder in it. And then so he brought it back to school and was like, hey, look at this. It's really cool. And I was like, I want to do that on my coffee table. So I did it, and then there ended up being 3 of us now that we all came together and started doing the same thing. We're like, hey, we could probably sell this. We could do something with this. And so that's how it started back in September now.
So what's your vision for your company?
Well, we'd like to start selling soon. We're still kind of in prototyping phase. We're all students, so we're pretty busy. Our timeline's been pretty drawn out. So we're starting to hope to sell by the fall, after the summer rolls around. Eventually, maybe after we're all done with school, maybe this is something the 3 of us get into and we just start doing projects, custom orders, whether it's desks or bars or whatever. You guys might be interested in the bar.
Absolutely.
So now you have a good start to that because now you're hooked up with a local snowboard company.
Yeah. Actually, we just partnered with Gilson Snowboards over in New Berlin. We just finished a board this week that they're going to sell as a limited edition board. It's got our brand on it. It's got their brand. They've got some awesome snowboards, and hopefully that goes well. We can start doing a product line with them as well.
So you started this in September, you said.
Yeah.
And you already went to explain Biz Pitch.
Okay, so the Biz Pitch is a competition that Bucknell runs, the Bucknell Entrepreneur Department and the SBDC, and they start a competition for student entrepreneurs. And we basically go through all of these like stages of pitches. First, it was 75 students in the first round, and then the final round was 24 of 16. So we made it to the final round, and it was competing for $2,000, basically that we could use any way we wanted as startup money. So it's a great thing they have. We didn't end up winning because we actually had only formed 3 days before the competition. And
wow.
That's what I was wondering. It's such a young company, and then you're out pitching it already.
Yeah, it was kind of a quick turnaround. We were just kind of talking with the idea at the point, and then we saw this competition. We're like, oh, we could win some serious money. This would be great. And we kind of just threw it all together. It really got our horse moving, but it didn't end up working out for us in the end.
Well, I think if you did the pitch again today, you'd probably smash it.
Hopefully.
I think so too.
Hopefully.
Who the hell won?
It was a company called Flip Inflate. It was 2 students that made a rug that you flip over, and it's an inflatable mattress. It was interesting.
For like,
we
were
would
a
miss
little
that.
disappointed.
okay, so like if you're you're crashing out at your buddies and you know.
So
Well,
we'll be
like-
at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, I get
still
that.
cool.
I get that. But that is one of the coolest things I've.
Yeah. How about it?
Who the
Thank you.
hell?
Yeah. Thank
Wow.
Now, my favorite part, you also do this to instruments.
We played around when we were first starting to make products and prototypes. And we're like, what? We kind of were like curious what our limits were and what we could do it to. So we're like, a guitar is really thin. It's like, can we do it? Because it's really only a surface thing. We're like, we'll probably just burn right through it. But we did it and we got it to work. And so the guitar looks pretty cool. I didn't bring it with me, unfortunately, but it'd be great.
I've
A lot
seen
of people collect
photos.
instruments, and yeah, it'd be something.
Now, how dangerous is this work that you do? You're working with electricity.
Yeah, so the electricity part, initially it was pretty dangerous. It runs about 10 amps, which half an amp will kill you if it passes through you. So it's a pretty big power. But we have a box now, and we've worked out all the safety procedures and kill switches, and it's pretty refined at this point.
So you're not still using dangling microwave parts.
No, not anymore.
Whose idea was it to take apart a microwave and hook it to a coffee table?
You know,
That's what I want to know.
we're all engineers, so we're pretty thrifty normally, and you know, sometimes we just get those crazy ideas.
That's cool.
College.
Yep.
So I know we spoke a little bit about this out on the porch, but how did you present this to your parents? Like you're going to Bucknell's a pretty big school, it's a pretty well known school, and you're going for an engineering degree. How do you present it to your parents, saying, "Yeah, I'm going to put this engineering degree. I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to focus on my wood shaping, my
Yeah.
woodcraft."
Well, it's kind of been a concurrent thing thus far. I mean, school is still first, of course, but they were excited. They liked the idea that I'm taking this entrepreneurial spirit and putting it towards something I like, which is woodworking. Sam had to convince his parents when he was doing it over the summer that he wasn't going to burn the house down when he's running all this current through the wood. So,
Understandable.
yeah, that was a little more of a tricky part. I haven't tried to do it at home yet.
Now, do you have any limitations to things you can do, and like anything with it's got to be wood, or it can be?
Well, we've never tried anything other than wood because we really like the wood products, and it looks really well on wood. Like it goes with the grain, which is kind of nice. It has the same lightning feel that we're going for. Our tagline is "Electrify the Imagination," so it's kind of along the same lines as
Very
that.
cool.
Yep. As far as limitations, we've been able to control it now. We've to a point. It's still electricity, but we can cut our
We're
own
still working
paths.
on that one, but
It's going well.
Is anyone glowing in your round of people?
Not any of us yet, but a lot of our things are.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good April Fool's prank. You use the glow in the dark dust that you're using there. Just cover yourself in it. And go running around.
It gets on everything. It really does.
So can you do plastics, or is that not? You didn't try anything like that yet?
It wouldn't conduct well. It needs to be able to conduct. We have to apply a solution to the wood in order for the wood to conduct. I don't think plastics would work, unfortunately.
Okay.
Now you've worked out the engineering to actually create specific designs now, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were just able to on one of the Gilson boards that we were trying. We were able to carve in their logo, burn in their logo.
Right.
So it turned out really cool, and it's got all of its own electrical outshoots either way. So it's pretty interesting to see that logo come alive.
so once that thing is charged up and glowing, it's gonna go for.
Yeah, if it charges all day in the sun, so if it has like 12 hours of exposure, it'll charge for another 8 to 10. So you can read by it at night. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. The key is it needs sunlight exposure. Otherwise, it kind of just trails off like this.
What's the strangest thing that someone's asked you to do this with?
Someone was taking a sculpture class, and they were trying to do a metaphor for something. I'm not sure, but they asked us to do it to this wooden weird tree sculpture. So it kind of has all these lightning patterns running up the tree, which is kind of interesting, but it looked cool.
Cool.
All right. What's your next step?
Next step is we'll find some time, find some money, of course. That's always
Right.
We didn't want to start producing. We're done with prototyping at this point. We just secured some monies that we can start creating a first line of products, and we're gonna start selling those and see which ones sell and which ones don't, and then refine our line from there.
Gonna manufacture locally or?
Yep, everything's been local so far. That's the biggest thing that we've learned from the SPDC is you just got to stay local. Like that's the whole spirit of like the Pennsylvania business.
Mm-hmm.
All our wood is local. We'd hope to keep manufacturing local. We definitely will because it's just going to be us so far. But it's not going well.
You're a Pennsylvania fella as well, from Allentown?
I am. I'm from Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Close enough.
Allentown.
It's the town over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your target market? What's your, I mean, is it online? Is it a shop in town? Is it, what are you focusing on? Is it like, just in the arts area or what do you?
So we'd like to keep it online for now, for simplicity's sake. Considering that it's a handmade piece, they're kind of art pieces because everyone is unique in how we make them. The wood is unique, the process, the pattern that's created. We'd like to keep them more exclusive. We like to do custom projects as well, but we also want to like make tables like this that we can sell for $200, $300, $400 and keep it like still available for a lot of people because that's what we'd like to see.
Really nice, very nice.
We knew a guy that dabbles in where we got our bar tops from.
Oh, yeah.
He does a lot of woodworking type of stuff. Maybe
That'd be interesting.
Get your
yeah.
information
Yeah.
and maybe you guys could do something because he does
Big end stuff. Yeah,
Collaborative,
certainly.
stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I see a bar top in our future.
Oh,
We've been looking for it.
How about some tap handles too? That would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
That would
really
be
cool.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Definitely.
I don't know if the camera picked it up as well as it was in here earlier, but seeing it in here, the patterns look great. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Look, that's
It just
pretty
lights
neat.
up.
Now, was that-
He's just putting the. If
This
you
is
can
just
see
a
that.
flashlight, so
Yeah.
it works pretty well, but sunlight really.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
soon as he hits those, that's
Now, is that like a freestyle
right
pattern
away.
on that, or I mean?
So this is just how the electricity wanted to burn it, really.
Okay.
We've figured out how to control it from here, but this being our first one, we just kind of let it burn.
Cool.
I'll hold up front.
Looks like varicose veins or something. Alien
Actually, it reminds me of the Susquehanna.
yeah. That's
It
kinda
does.
Yes.
It does remind you of Susquehanna, like a river tributary.
We've actually gotten that comment a couple of times. People
Yeah.
were asking if we modeled it after the river, so it's cool.
You should say
That'd be something
yes.
to look into.
That's really neat.
We do now.
Absolutely, it's local.
How deep does that go into the wood?
This is about a quarter of an inch.
Quarter
so
of an inch.
It burns it pretty good. You can see the other side. It's got some pretty good depth to it. But it stays mostly surface, depending on the wood.
So that came out through the other side from the top. to
Oh
the
no,
bottom.
sorry. This is our demonstration piece. So this is what it looks like before
Oh,
we
okay.
apply our finished process.
all right.
Yeah, and then we finish it up, and that's what you get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's a market there for customized casks, really cool casks that people brewers have,
Anything.
that
Oh,
glow in
yeah.
the dark. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, where is a let's call it a used casket?
Cask.
Oh, cask.
Cask.
Okay, okay.
Beer
I
cask.
thought you were talking
Not
about
a casket. A cask.
because it would be cool to be buried in a glow.
Only if you're a
Yeah.
vampire.
You have light down there.
But that's why I was confused.
Cask. I have a sinus infection. Cask.
I think
I heard a
Thanks for
cask.
clearing that up, but it would be cool.
It would be cool.
we should do this
They just have
table
to
right
keep the
here.
coffin above
This
the,
table.
We should
No.
do it. We should do it right
Yeah.
now.
Do it right now. Yeah. I'm
We
sure
got a microwave out
we got a
there.
microwave.
tear it apart.
we got a
20
microwave and
minutes.
some zip ties and some extension cords.
We're going to take a 15-minute break.
You can show us exactly how dangerous this is.
We will not be right back.
May not all of us.
So do you have any like a website, anything like that?
Yep. So we're on Instagram, and our website is thunderstruck-studios.com. It's pretty small right now just because we've been working mostly on prototyping and forming our business. But we're on Instagram for now and Facebook soon.
So you can get a hold of you on your website.
Yep,
then
definitely. Our
if you need
contact's
it.
on
Okay,
there.
cool.
All right, real quick before we close it out, Thunderstruck Studios. Come on. Where did that come from?
So we were thinking about our name one night, and we had everything developed for BizPitch because we needed a name, of course. And just drinking with some buddies, of course, and Thunderstruck comes on.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Yep.
That
Even
ended up
more
being
rock
our
and
walk-in
roll. I knew
song.
it.
Yep, that's where it came from.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
You're listening to The Craft.
Cool.
I Like You Brewing Company. Are you, our producer's his eyes going this way. Are we good? I'm waiting for you. Oh, you're
I'm
waiting for
waiting
me. Andrew Canavo. I knew I was going to mess it up once.
Why don't you focus on your own stuff instead of watching me? All right.
Andrew, thank you so much, man. That is great stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks
We-
a lot for coming down.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank
we,
you.
We hope to do some business with you.
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
sure.
Best
gonna
of
be
luck
cool.
to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
A really unique.
I can't wait to
product.
see the newer stuff that you come out with.
you. Me either. Thanks for having us, though.
wait,
That's great.
You, when does everybody graduate? You're all the same
We
class?
all have one more year left.
You all have one more year left, and then you can hit this thing full steam.
Yep. Then we'll be big, for sure.
All right, sweet.
Cool.
We hope to be big soon, too.
Yeah.
You've been thunderstruck.
You've been thunderstruck.
You've been
This is the
thunderstruck.
craft coming up. We got the Acoustaholic Scott
Grief.
Scott Strosser.
You got
After
the last
the
name,
break.
right?
I already
See you in a
told you my
See you in a
name,
bit. God love me.
but I'll tell you anyway. Can't even imagine what you're facing. I cannot tell you where to go. It's not my place now. Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, do you have half the brain? Does this place make you insane? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. You got me running down the hall. Am I insane? Do I have half the brain? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Sure is a nice day. What do you say? I already told you my name, but I'll tell you anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Jason Yoder. Damn, man.
Thank you.
I think you could probably replace Paul with the name Mike or Jer or maybe Jason. Damn.
Well, Paul's a
Jason.
pretty common name, so
I don't know. Man. Do you know many Pauls?
it's actually
I
my
do.
middle name too.
You do?
I do.
Oh,
I do
there
too.
you go. Now, how'd you come up with that, man?
Well,
What's the inspiration for Hey Paul?
we were talking. I played the state school, right?
All right.
So there's a guy there named Paul, actually. And every time I go in, he's like, "What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?" Like he asks me every time, and he never remembers. But then after you talk to him, he remembers everything. So it gets you to just wondering, like, you know, who's on the insane side there? You know what I mean? Like who's where in the world?
Wow.
Is it really that bad? Is it in his mind? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it? It just got me thinking. So.
That's
where
really
the song came from.
hearing that. I mean, it was a deep song to begin with, but hearing that even makes it even more so. I mean, that's cool.
Thank you.
Really cool. and tastefully done. I mean, great.
Thank you. I tried not to be like offensive in any way.
Well,
yeah.
no. I mean, it's really interesting. It was awesome.
Thank
Well,
you.
and you talked about this song a little bit the last time you were here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
It was
debating
awesome
on doing
to-
it last time.
It was awesome to hear it again. Or not
Excellent.
to hear it for the first time. I heard about it.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, I remember hearing it. But then again, I'm back here.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's a lot of fun.
So what are you playing next? I mean, what's your next
My
gig?
next gig is I'm doing the Roadhouse has a open mic every Thursday, and I'm doing that one next week.
The Roadhouse over in Sunbury?
Sunbury, yeah.
Okay, the 61
6
Roadhouse?
to 9. Yep, Route 61 Roadhouse.
Yeah.
From 6 to 9, I'll be there, and anyone that has a guitar or wants to sing or play with the band, just come on over.
So it's like a jam
Yeah,
session
it's
with
like
you
a jam
and stuff?
session.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really
Anyone
cool.
can get up that wants to. It's not always with me. It can be with me.
So it's an open mic thing?
It's an open mic, but it's
Okay.
usually more of a band setting. Usually, like I do some solo stuff when I go over there. But
Right.
Even bagpipes, really?
yeah, bagpipes are welcome.
All right. Okay.
Slipped it
Is there
in.
drums in there?
There are drums on site. There's a PA, and I believe there's a keyboard there. I believe, and there's microphones.
I know chopsticks, so.
Oh, do you play the drums? Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Break
Well, I
out the
used
old
to.
sticks, the little hickory
used to.
sticks.
Like 20.
Old Hickory over there. There he is.
Old
years
hickory.
ago.
I don't think your mic's on, man.
You do need
It's
to bring your
on.
own sticks if you're
He-
playing at the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Loud, what do you mean loud? Is that
STDs.
loud enough for you? Ah,
Right.
So anyway,
yeah.
before you get out of here today, I did make a request, from the CDs that you gave us, just to let you know that we have been listening to them. I want to hear track 7. I do want to hear Every Day.
All right. Your wish is my command. I'm like a genie in a bottle.
You gonna play us out?
Yeah, one more.
All right. Just give me a little bit here. This edition of The Craft, brought to you by the IQ Brewing Company. Go ahead. You can play a little. Oh yes.
a little bit of background music there
Play
for
a little.
you, Jared.
Give me a little something. Play us out. 6 West University Avenue, Seals Grove. The best beer you can't buy yet. We'd like to thank our previous guest, Rob Antonitis.
This is what your cider does to him.
You missed it, Rob.
Go right ahead.
Right.
Civil War Ciders own Rob Antonitis, the proprietor. Give him a call at 570-523-34. What's that other number?
3414.
14.
Right.
It's math. Tell me what that is.
He already said it.
I'm Jared for Sean, Jason, Rob, Jason, the other Jason, Diane, and your friend. Lisa.
There you go.
Lisa. On the camera.
Blaze.
This
Close-
is The
close
Craft. Jason's going to play us out. We love you all. We'll see you next week.
Out there in the darkness, shadows I can see. The fear of being haunted just terrifies me. Cannot see behind myself. All I feel is pain. I try to look within myself. I try to find the blame. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you said is left with me here. trembling in fear. Hiding in the shadows, I cannot see your face. There's people all around me, they're trying to take your place. I'm giving up my heart now, like a flower for a vase. Escaping from my clutches, it vanished without a trace. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you say is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay, to watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear. Every time I look outside, I wonder where you've gone. Every time I wonder where you've gone.
You're on.
Kaboom.
Because you keep moving around the room.
No,
He's in the same spot the
in
whole
the
time.
same spot. Just push the goddamn button. That's all you gotta do. Push the damn button. You're back with the craft. Brought to you by the LQ Brewing Company. The best damn beer you can't. I'm gonna start dropping bombs, man. No, I'm not. No, I won't. My grandmother's probably. I know my mother. My mom has been.
She's been viewing.
She's been viewing.
Very cool.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Say nice things.
Oh,
your
I,
mom. About your mother.
I thought you were talking to my mom.
No.
My mom. She's probably saying, you should have shaved for this. Welcome back to the craft. Great show tonight. We'd like to thank Andrew Canavo from Thunderstruck Studios. That was
great
some
stuff.
amazing stuff, man. Can you imagine the, all the different things that they could be doing with that? Man,
Not only that, it was rock and roll. I mean, this idea was birthed from AC/DC.
Yeah.
See what happens when I open my mouth.
Becky Blue,
I feel
open
your
your
pain.
mouth. Anytime. We need that feminine balance here. Lord, do we ever.
Yeah.
So
You're the host,
We're all
remember?
balanced now.
we're all balanced.
Silence.
And we're all in our little Zen spot.
You know, silence is golden sometimes.
Good. I'll mute you again.
Yeah. Except when you're coming out of a break. Andrew, Thunderstruck, they've got some great things going on there.
I don't. They finally came up with safety procedures because a half an amp will kill you, but they're messing around with 10. But now they got it down.
Yeah.
rock and roll.
That's commitment.
That's kind of like us with ABVs and beer.
Yeah, if you think about it, that was.
That's a commitment to your craft.
Geez, I almost drowned the brew pot the other night.
I think we should make it stronger.
Becky Blue, before we talk to Scott in depth, because we'll go off on super tangents. I know we were remiss in our last segment. Talk about what's going on in the rock and roll scene.
You got to get to Harrisburg this weekend because the Susquehanna Valley Derby Vixens are kicking off their season and competing against the Harrisburg area roller derby, known as Hard.
Hard?
Harrisburg Hard.
The Harrisburg Hard.
Harrisburg Hard. And if you get tickets now, you can go to Hard's website. But $12 at the door. Tailgating starts at 4:30, dudes.
All right.
And I'm telling you, this is a tailgate. These people are fun. Really fun people.
All right. And where's that?
The Olympic Skate Center down Elmira, I think. Or Enola.
Enola.
What's the Vegas over under?
I don't know.
Are you gonna kill him?
I think the lineup for the Derby Vixens this weekend is a kick-ass one.
All right.
Mecha Maker is playing. Prim Reaper is playing Triple X-Ray. And you've seen Triple X-Ray.
I'm scared.
She is Amazon on skates and quite a hitter.
I may have
Pound Cake's playing.
I may have a recruit for you guys also.
Awesome.
So there it is. You heard it first. They are going to kill them. So go see your bookie.
We don't have an address for the Elmira.
I have the exact address.
Oh, okay.
60 East Shady Lane. You'll find a skating rink, and you'll find a parking lot filled of roller derby women, all pumped up and getting ready to rip and tear.
All right.
And that, again, is in Enola.
Yeah, Enola.
Okay.
Their first home bout isn't until May 7th, and you can actually come to that because that's at the Sunbury Community Center. Not too far away.
May 7th, we'll be there.
Mm-hmm. I also wanted to throw out that Alan Combs, a previous guest of ours, is hosting the open mic at Route 61 this Thursday night.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice, very nice.
Very cool. Billy Kelly's doing his thing on Wednesday nights at Civil War Cider.
Yep.
And I'll be playing the bagpipes next weekend on the picnic table on the
Very
Alley
nice.
Q.
What about the Cadillac Cats?
Boy, we just came off of a busy several months, and we have a break right now. So we're not playing until the end of the month. I think it's the 29th, and we'll be back at the Mill Tavern in Montoursville. So we're right now adding new music to the set list, and I convinced them to let me do some Alice Cooper. So I'm really excited for the show at the end of the month. It's going to rip and tear more than the last time we were there. So
All right.
How did your benefit go?
the benefit.
Saturday night?
Oh gosh, lifting little
Jeez.
lives. I can't keep all this stuff straight. It's crazy. I have to ask myself every single day what day it is because I get in a whirlwind. Amazing turnout for lifting little lives this Saturday. We had Ann Kerstetter, who played on the podcast as well, opened up the show at 4:30, and
that would be a hard one to follow.
Very hard to follow. I tried it. It's hard. But I remember at one point when I was up singing, I had just kind of looked out and realized how packed that banquet room in the hotel got. So we got a really good response from the community. There was well over 200 people there, and money was raised for another kid in our backyard.
Awesome.
Very cool. Sean and I had the good fortune of going up and seeing Messina Worley up in Danville at the
Absolutely, yeah.
at the
Booth.
The booth.
The Blues are another show. Yeah.
Okay. The Booth Theater. It was a nice little venue, and she was fantastic, as always.
I'm bummed I missed it. I would have been there if I could have.
It was great. I mean, her personality plus her showmanship and everything in music is amazing.
She's doing some sort of online shows now. I kind of caught just part
Really?
of that on Facebook. Yeah, she's just going to do an online showcase.
Nice.
And also will be at the Miserville Inn. I see. I think I'm not sure
I
when that
noticed
is.
that.
I did see that on the Facebooks.
That's not too far away from here.
It's not at all. It's
I like it out there because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
It's a good hiding spot.
You know,
It is.
it's different from being in the places around town. Out there, when you're standing on the back deck, you're looking in a barn and a bunch of Target stuffed deer and things.
There's nothing wrong with targets and stuff, dear.
Definitely not.
Got some of their, stuff there.
What?
What is this?
Yeah, that is the Miserville Inn, everybody. Now, good friends of ours play out there
Wow.
all the time. And Messina's playing there. Brandon Barnhart plays there a lot with Larry Smith. So that's.
I think
that-
Alan's played out there too.
Yeah.
We got to get Alan on the
show.
show before he is too big.
It's coming. That boy is not staying around here long.
No way.
Did he cut his
No.
hair?
I
he
haven't
did
seen
an
him. I didn't get
online
to the
poll.
mashup.
He did an online poll where he asked people if they wanted him to cut his hair. I don't think he should. He's got those crazy glasses and this big hair.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get him and Becky and everybody else up to the hotel at some point. I talked to Joel the other night. Once the weather breaks and their patio is open, he wants to get some
That'd be
good artists up there. So
Alan and I are going to do a little benefit together on May 7th in Lewisburg. So that'd be cool if I'd come out and check it out.
Sure. Awesome. Well, listen, to my right, man. And Scott, I caught a little bit of your warm up, and this is going to be fantastic. I know.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Scott, the Acoustaholic.
Hey, he's in the house.
yeah,
Scott,
Yeah, all right.
I said it right, Strosser.
Yeah, yeah.
Now let's talk about your last name, Strosser, because I mean, any different. Now I'm known.
This is going to be good.
I'm known for mispronouncing names habitually.
It's kind of your thing.
It's kind of my thing. It's kind of my
Art.
thing. But any different spelling of your last name, where I come from, has always been pronounced Strosser.
Yeah, actually, tonight was the first time anybody got my name right, and he pronounced it Strosser. Everybody goes Strauser, German, but that's the route. I was quite impressed, actually, because when you go...
Well, that was Mike. Don't look at me. Because
Yeah, it was Mike. In 47 years, that's probably the first time I heard somebody say my name correctly the first time, honestly. So I was quite impressed.
good job.
Yeah.
where are you from, Scott?
I'm from South Williamsport. Now, I was born and raised in Loyalsock, pretty much in the Williamsport area all my life.
Okay.
I actually been playing guitar since I've been about 12 and didn't start playing out in front of anybody till about 6 months ago.
Wow.
Really?
Rock and
That's
roll.
a
Are you
true story.
kidding me?
On my other than river lots, you know how that is with your buddies having some beers, start the song and they finish it type thing. Other than that, honestly, it was a benefit for a friend of mine that had cancer named Dustin, and he knew I played, and he's like, "You're gonna come out and you're gonna play, right?" And I'm like, "Well, no, I don't play." And he looking at me like, "I got cancer, man." "Yeah, you are." I'm
Yeah, you
like,
gotta play.
"Okay, I am then." So
He's gonna pull that card on you.
and he did, yeah, and as well he should, because it kicked me in the butt, got me out there, and during that benefit, you guys talked about Indigo and Heath. Obviously, they were at that benefit because that's what they do, and I met them, and they kind of helped me jumpstart playing out around the community because obviously I knew really nothing about the game, but I'm just finding out musicians are just wonderful people. It's like a family. They pretty much stick together, and once you're in that family, I've met like Audio Box, and you think you go out and see these people and you think, wow, as you're down there watching, they're amazing. And then when you get to know them, you realize that they're just good, normal people. you know.
Well, now that you've hit the big time and you're on the craft, no, seriously, are you just kind of playing this by ear, or do you?
Yeah, actually, I have 2 children yet. You know, I got a daughter who's 16, and I got a special needs child, and I kind of do a lot of things at home. But I've been definitely playing out a little bit more. I kind of been waiting to get my set list a lot higher. Normally, people like you to play hours upon hours if I'm by myself. So I'm kind of just sitting in from other people. Indigo and Heath, I do a lot with them. Open up for them, or if they're taking breaks, and it gives me an opportunity to hand out my cards and stuff like that. And then like you guys talk, get a following. Facebook is one of the best things you can do when you're starting a business, or even music wise, because you can really get out there a lot faster, and you just get them likes, you know. Getting them likes, man.
Now we're about to go on our first unscheduled tangent here. Something that Jay doesn't know, Sean doesn't know. You're a brewer just like us.
Yeah. Me and my brothers have brewed. We've done some IPAs. We've done some stouts. We've done some pretty bad beers, actually. But you know, it's all in learning the process. It's stay clean. You know, that's
Stay clean.
Yeah, stay clean.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to.
Sanitize,
Buy good
yeah.
yeast. You know, don't, you know.
Any bad
helps.
home brew is still better than a Budweiser.
I agree with that.
There
Actually,
you go.
Yeah. I actually agree with that. That's
Well, sometime you and the brothers, you get a Sunday off or a middle of the week off or whenever, man. You should come down and
Yeah, absolutely.
do something.
That
Do
would be
something
awesome.
together. So, what style of music do you gravitate toward?
I'm more classic rock, definitely. There's no doubt about it. I've written some songs of my own through the years, and I put like a little recording studio in my basement. But I pretty much hit oldies and classic rock. I touch a little bit. Actually, I probably did more blues for 20 years than I did anything else. But playing out with just one acoustic guitar, me just running leads, just don't do it for people if you don't
Gotcha.
have a crowd around you. But if you classic rock, you can pretty much just keep the guitar going. And I tend to try to play a lot of songs that people know. The less I got to sing, and the more I can get them just to sing, the happier they are, really.
Right.
If I can stop halfway through a song and they finish it for me, I feel I did my job that night, really. So.
Daytime job.
Yeah, I still gotta go to work, and then.
What's that, man?
I got 6 months. I'm not quite making it yet. You know?
All right.
Well, as most musicians will tell you, you know, you got to do it for the love of it, because you're not gonna get rich doing it, and that's for sure. So, and I do love doing it. So it's a different feeling when you've been doing it all your life in your basement, and then you get out and. You know, someone that you look up to who's a musician says, you know, man, you kicked it in the butt tonight. You know, that's just, it's kind of a good feeling. You know.
All right. So what do you have planned for us tonight?
I'm thinking, I don't know how many I'm doing, but I'll probably start off, I think Thunderstruck tonight, so I'm going to have to start off with an AC/DC song.
I love this
All
guy.
right.
I love this guy.
I have a quick question though before you start. How'd you get the name?
Acoustaholic? Actually, I have no idea. I just one day, have you guys ever just sat around and it literally just pops in your head? You have no idea why. I can't tell you a story. I can't tell you any reason.
Was there
why.
beer involved? or-
I don't even know if there was for that. It just one day it hit me, you know, acoustical. You know, I'm going to be kind of a one-man show, and I just come up with Acoustaholic. Never heard it before. Just
Cool.
kind of threw it out there. You know, I get mixed reviews on it, but you know, hey, it's me. So.
I like it.
Yeah, I've never heard that. Yeah, that's cool.
So, Jared, we were talking earlier around in the kitchen. Scott and I were, and he had watched the show that we had with Indigo and Heath, and it was a great show.
Right.
But I started talking to him about how they played like this close to each other, and they're so lovey-dovey, and they're such wonderful people, and how much we hate them for that. And he said that when he saw them later on that night, he was going to take a hold of them and tell them how much he hated them as well.
Well, you guys kept going on about it, so I figured I'd just go to his house and wait on his porch. Like, all right.
He is such a good guy, and
Yeah.
he's so in love with Shelley there, and it showed. and it made us all look really, really, really bad.
Yeah, they're amazing people. That's probably the next
are.
time I'm playing is on the 24th. They're having a benefit, as you guys already said, at the Valley Inn. And I just got a text actually about a half hour ago, and they want me to play that. So that would probably be, as I'm growing my set list, that's what I'm working on right now more than anything else. So I can do a show just by myself. But that's probably going to be my next gig. And if anybody can come down and support two wonderful people, because they pretty much lost everything. So they need some help.
And they are great people.
Absolutely.
They really are.
So how many songs do you have right now that you could do?
I probably have 40, but I have a lot of shorter ones because when you're playing an acoustic guitar, when the leads come, you kind of got just the rhythm part of it. And if a song's 3 minutes of leads, you don't want to just be playing rhythms for 3 minutes. So the songs tend to be shorter.
Well, that's quite a few. I mean, that's
it
a
is.
good amount.
But most people want you. I can find a couple 2 hours, and I'm pretty real close to doing those. But for the most part, if you're going out by yourself, they want you for about 3 hours. So, and I'll have that I think in about 3 months. I should be pretty good. I'm hoping anyway. You know.
All right. So do you want to mosey back to your guitar here?
Excellent. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let me help you out here and get everything. There we go. Got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Rock and roll, Scott.
You want headphones there?
Yep.
Okay.
Around my guitar.
If he strums Back in Black, I'm going to lose it. Or Shoot to Thrill. Two favorite.
Nope. You guys ready? Well, you ride out of the sunset on your color TV screen. Out for all that I can get, if you know what I mean. Women to the left of me, women to the right. Ain't got no knife, yeah. Better put up no fight. Well, I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. You're TNT, now in the fight. You're TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode. I'm mean, clean, dirty, unclean. I'm a wanted man. Public enemy number one. You understand? So lock up your daughters and lock up your wife and lock your back doors and run for your life. This man is back in town. Don't be messing around. Well, I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. You're TNT, now in the fight. You're TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode. Well, I'm TNT, hoy, 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 TNT, hoy, 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 TNT, hoy, 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 TNT, hoy, 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 TNT. I'm dynamite, you're TNT, now in the fight. You're TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode.
Rock and roll.
All right.
All right.
You didn't get that. I thought it was.
Scott Strosser, the Acoustaholic.
Hey, we heard it.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, you
It
can
was,
hear
it
it.
was good.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, that's a little better.
Well, moving on, right?
Let's do it.
What are you gonna do?
All right, what do we got next, man?
That would help, all right? Busted and flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. Well, I was near fear, as faded as my dream. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans. Well, I grabbed my harpoon in my dirty red bandana. Well, I was praying soft while Bobby sang the blues, yeah. And windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driving knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Yeah, nothing, nothing if it ain't free. And feeling good was easy long when I sang the blues. You know the feeling good was good enough for me. Yeah, good enough for me and my Bobby. In a Kentucky coal mine, in the California sun, and Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything good, yeah, Bobby had kept me from the cold. One day near St. Leon's, yet I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. 'Cause I'll trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's hand close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Yeah, nothing, and nothing if it ain't free. Yeah, and feeling good was easy long when he sang the blues. You know the feeling good was good enough for me. Yeah, good enough for me and my Bobby. La-di-da, 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 my Bobby McGee. La-di-da, 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 Bobby McGee. La-di-da, la-di-da, di-di-da, di-da, la-di-da, di-di-da, di-di-da, di-da. Say my Bobby, say, hey, my Bobby McGee. Yeah. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Lordy, Lord, 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 my Bobby McGee.
My new best friend, Scott Strosser, taking it to Pound Town on the craft.
Tell you what, Scott, I love your interpretation of that song. The way you
Me
arranged that and
too.
made
That
it
was great.
yourself,
That
that's
was great.
fantastic.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
I think we got the same rock and roll musical soul here. You come in, you lay down the AC/DC, and then you pull that out. And you know, what was awesome about that is there's a lot of women singing that song. And this is the first time I've heard someone locally put their interpretation to it, male.
Yeah.
It sounded awesome, dude.
I got a sore throat just listening to that. Man. I just couldn't imagine. I really, that was great. That was awesome, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I get that a lot actually. That people are like they don't normally hear a man. I got a very high voice. You know, I can't do no Johnny Cash, I'll tell you that, but I can do Guns N' Roses and Janis Joplin, AC/DC, anything high, pretty much.
Well, that song was originally done by Chris Christopherson, but
Correct.
got tagged to, Janice.
Yeah.
And so it's always kind of been associated with the female voice.
Exactly.
That stands out. That's cool, dude.
Yeah,
was
when
awesome.
Janice got that song, I seen a special on that, and when she handed the copy of what she did, she was like, "Now that's how you're supposed to sing that song."
Yeah.
Like she gave it to him, but I like both versions actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You nailed it.
What's your what's the number one song that your favorite? Ultimately, the one that you just.
I got so many, honestly. When you're talking classic rock, there's just it's so tough. It's like asking which is your favorite child, and I really can't do that. I mean, I got some that I prefer to play out because.
Oh, I thought you were talking about children.
No, but it's hit and miss. You know, I get some. It's funny. People always ask me. To do requests, and you get the drunk guy coming up going, "Can you play any Tool?" And I'm like, no,
No.
I can't.
I do have a question for you, and I'm sorry if you can't do this, but do you know Danger Zone?
No,
Ah, okay.
no, I could
Is
learn
it-
it.
We gotta
man.
find someone that does.
We gotta find
does
somebody
Danger
who
Zone.
does Danger Zone.
But him and I were talking earlier about
Season premiere of Archer was this week.
Oh, Kenny Loggins. All right.
Yeah.
Dear Barbara.
Danger Zone.
We've requested it from a couple people, and they're like, no, I never really thought I'd ever.
That's
Why?
really. Yeah.
Why would I want to play that anyway?
It's a horrible '80s song.
Absolutely is.
Wasn't that from the movie
Top
Top
Gun.
Gun, yeah,
Top Gun,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
definitely,
That movie ripped when it came out.
yeah.
Oh, that was a thing.
Scott, I'm sorry for my partners here.
That's all right.
We're good on going off on tangents. But we're back now.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
You got another one?
Sure.
All right.
I'll just throw this one out here.
Throw it out. Whip it out. Pardon me while I whip this out.
In the sunset, long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I took my hair up under the hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, "You look like a fine, outstanding young man. I think you do." So I took off my hat and said, "Imagine that, me working for you." Signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs? In the sign said, anybody caught trespassing is shot on sight. Well, I jumped the fence and I yelled to the house, "Hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence to keep me out or to keep Mother Nature in? If God was here, he'd tell it to your face, man. You're some kind of sinner." Oh, signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Hey, mister, can't you read? You gotta have a shirt and tie. I gotta see that you can't eat, no, you can't watch. You ain't supposed to be
And the sign says you got to have a membership card to get inside. Huh! And the sign said, everybody welcome, come in, kneel down and pray. Well, they pass around a plate at the end of it all, and I didn't have a penny to pay. So I got me a pen and a paper, and I made up my own little sign. It said, thank you, Lord, for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. Whoa, whoa, signs, signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign?
All right. Yeah, that was really good. Awesome.
My mic's just now coming up. Thank you, the Acoustaholic, Scott Strosser.
Did you hear us all go, ugh?
That's fun.
All right, Scott, we're going to have you play us out here in a few minutes. Look, you know, how does somebody book you? How do we reach you? How does anybody out there listening tonight?
Yeah, pretty much Facebook. If you go to Facebook and you punch in Acoustaholic, pretty much I'm got it locked in that name, so I pop right up. And you can find me on there. I have a page, and on that page I took a picture of one of my business cards. It has a number you can contact me, home website, anything to be able to contact me to, let me know if you need me to play.
Okay. Scott, you got something with a long intro for me?
Sure, actually.
I'm going to talk over it, though.
That's all right.
All right, so you're going to have to bear with me because I have some thank yous, and you're going to play us out?
Sure.
All right, what do we got? This has been The Craft, brought to you by the LIQ Brewing Company, 6th University Avenue in Seals Grove. We'd like to thank our guests tonight. On the guitar, Scott Strosser, the Acoustaholic. And from Thunderstruck Studios, Andrew Canavo. Sean on the board, I'm Jer. Becky Blue.
Beep, beep, guys.
Mike Salter. Jason Kinney. We are the LIQ Brewing Company. We are The Craft. We'll be opening soon. Scott, play us out.
Should I sing? This is my favorite song. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming on a sunny day.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm
Okay,
gonna cut
let's
the mics,
do it.
guys.
All right, this song, I wrote this song. It's called Such Sad Girls. It's probably like 2 years old now.
Okay.
So
We know a lot of sad girls.
Yeah, well, this is basically a song for sad girls to not be so sad anymore. So
There you go.
yeah,
I wish my wife was here.
So it's a
right now.
happy song.
it is a very happy song. So yeah, so you ready to get to it?
Let's do it to it.
Bam.
Keep thinking I cannot see you, crying in your room for days at a time. So blue, and baby, it's untrue. But girl, when it's you, you be smiling for miles. Falsify your place and time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time and make the past of all your fears, yeah. Now the day breaks in each turn that your mind takes. Did you further from mistakes that you make all the time? Now picture you all slow dancing in your room, baby shaking to go through happy times for a while. Falsify your place and time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time, make the past of all your fears, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Thank you.
Guys,
You ready?
let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's go. You're going to play us out.
Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely souls. There's no one making schemes or taking anything you could not let go. Another one to fire, another one to fight. Eye for an eye, even if it's not knowing them. Well, you touch and you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free, so tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. But this is your reality. It's still a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. No more secrets, no more faking. Anything you say will be held close. For someone's wasting time just saying yes, but means no. The time you're wasting contemplating could be used to make a difference. So turn away your face and join the human race. Eye to eye contact, never heard a thing. Well, you touch and you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free, so tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. This is your reality. It's still a everything. Dream everything. Dream everything. Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely soul.
This is for all you just tuning in. This is Jason Yoder. We're gonna call this one "Hey Paul."
Nice. Hey, what do you know? Yeah, that's my name. You can see what I'm doing. It's pretty plain. And does this place make you feel sad? Or is it really just not that bad? Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, are you insane? Do you have half the brain? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. It sure is a nice day. What do you say? I already told you my name, but I'll tell you anyway. Can't even imagine what you're facing. I cannot tell you where to go. It's not my place now. Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, do you have half the brain? Does this place make you insane? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, a nice day. What do you say? I already told you my name, but I'll tell you anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Jason Yoder. Damn, man.
Thank you.
I think you could probably replace Paul with the name Mike or Jer or maybe Jason. Damn.
Well, Paul's
Jason.
a pretty common name, so
I don't know. Do you know many Pauls?
it's actually
I
my
do.
middle name too.
You do?
I do.
Oh,
I
there,
do
there
too.
you go. Now, how'd you come up with that, man?
Well,
What's the inspiration for Hey Paul?
we were talking. I played the state school, right?
All right.
So there's a guy there named Paul, actually. And every time I go in, he's like, "What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?" Like, he asks me every time, and he never remembers. But then after you talk to him, he remembers everything. So it gets you just wondering, like, you know, who's on the insane side there? You know what I mean? Like, who's where in the world?
Wow.
Is it really that bad? Is it in his mind? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it? It just got me thinking. So
That's
where
really
the song came from.
hearing that. I mean, it was a deep song to begin with, but hearing that even makes it even more so. I mean, that's cool,
Thank you.
really cool, and tastefully done. I mean, great.
Thank you. I try not to be like offensive in any way.
Well, no. I mean, it's really interesting. That was awesome.
Thank
Well,
you.
and you talked about this song a little bit last time you were here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
It was
debating
awesome
on doing
to-
it last time.
It was awesome to hear it again. Or not
Excellent.
to hear it for the first time. I heard about it.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, I remember hearing it. But then again, I'm back here.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's a lot of fun.
So what are you playing next? I mean, what's your next
My
gig?
next gig is I'm doing the Roadhouse has a open mic every Thursday, and I'm doing that one next week.
Roadhouse over in Sunbury.
Sunbury, yeah.
Okay, the 61
6 to
Roadhouse.
9. Yep, Route 61 Roadhouse.
Yeah.
From 6 to 9, I'll be there, and anyone that has a guitar or wants to sing or play with the band, just come on over.
So it's like a jam
Yeah,
session
it's
with
like
you
a
and
jam
stuff.
session.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really
Anyone
cool.
can get up that wants to. It's not always with me. It can be with me.
So it's an open mic thing. You
It's
said?
an open mic, but it's
Okay.
usually more of a band setting. Usually, like I do some solo stuff when I go over there. But
Right.
Even bagpipes, really?
yeah, bagpipes are welcome.
All right. Okay.
Slipped it
Is there
in.
drums in there?
There are drums on site. There's a PA, and I believe there's a keyboard there. I believe, and there's microphones.
I know chopsticks, so.
Oh, do you play the drums? Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Break
Well, I
out the
used
old
to.
sticks, the little hickory
used to.
sticks.
Like 20
Old Hickory over there. There he is.
Old
years
hickory.
ago.
I don't think your mic's on, man.
You do need
It's
to bring your
on.
own sticks if you're
Ye-
playing at the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Loud, what do you mean loud? Is that
STDs.
loud enough for you?
Right.
So anyway,
yeah.
before you get out of here today, I did make a request, from the CDs that you gave us, just to let you know that we have been listening to them. I want to hear track 7. I do want to hear Every Day.
All right. Your wish is my command. I'm like a genie in a bottle.
You gonna play us out?
Yeah, one more.
All right. Just give me a little bit here. This edition of the Craft, brought to you by the IQ Brewing Company. Go ahead. You can play a little. Oh yes.
A little bit of background music there
Play a
for you,
little.
Jared.
Give me a little something. Play us out. 6 West University Avenue, Seals Grove. The best beer you can't buy yet. We'd like to thank our previous guest, Rob Antonitis.
This is what your cider does to him.
You missed it, Rob.
Go right ahead.
Right.
Civil War Ciders own Rob Antonitis, the proprietor. Give him a call at 570-523-34. What's that other number?
3414.
14.
Right.
It's math. Tell me what that is.
He already said it.
I'm Jared for Sean, Jason, Rob, Jason, the other Jason, Diane, and your
Lisa.
friend. Lisa.
There you go.
Lisa. On the camera.
Lisa.
This
Close-
is the
close
Craft. Jason's going to play us out. We love y'all. We'll see you next week.
Out there in the darkness, shadows I can see. The fear of being haunted just terrifies me. Cannot see behind myself. All I feel is pain. I try to look within myself. I try to find a blame. To every bloody day, for every way change, and everything you said is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay. Watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear. Hiding in the shadows, I cannot see your face. There's people all around me, they're trying to take your place. I'm giving up my heart now, like a flower for a vase. Escaping from my clutches, it vanished without a trace. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you say is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay. Watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear. Every time I look outside, I wonder where you've gone. Every time I wonder where you've gone. I'm trembling in fear.
This is Roll the Dice. This is a classic song by Delbert McClinton. It's also on my, it's on Classics on my first, yeah, it's on the Classics CD, and it's one of my favorites. And again, has some good harmonies in it. So, and we'll let Brian do a little bit extra work here. So, okay. If I would have the tambourine, you could be playing tambourine over there for me, Beck. How about a little? You could be doing some drumming there. Got a roof that don't leak, hey, when the rain's pouring down. He got a place I can stay, baby, where I'm safe and sound. He's got that lock on the door, oh, you know, but he gave me a key. Well, he don't walk the floor, but he worries about me. Well, his love has the strings, the shackles and chains, but I'm holding on for dear life. Well, he's like rolling a 7, baby, every time I roll the dice. He's got a big Oldsmobile, yeah. He got a dog, he don't bite. He got a heart I can steal, dark of the night. Oh, you got this lovely heart and soul. He keeps his heart up this low. Oh, but when we get it going, baby, that man he lose control. Well, his love is the strings, the shackles and chains. Oh, I'm holding on for dear life. Every time I roll them dice, yeah. Oh, you know it now. His love has its chains, shackles and chains. Oh, I'm holding on for dear life. Well, here I roll a 7, baby, every time I roll them dice. Hey, every time I say, every time I roll, 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 baby, every time I roll the dice. Don't you know now? Every time I roll, 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 baby, now every time I roll them their dice. Yeah. Hey, thank y'all.
Wow.